So it is now official. The IGP Special Operations Team, almost saying din a Black Maria, a commander, and also your boss, a DSP, a Jalil. Yasasano, Eddie, a new commander, Eddie Abre, a Black Maria, a team. No, just after the confrontation with Tamalia, say, a involve Ibrahim Mahama, and it said the back and front, amount for two or more good semi so Kevitela Mono, two more, just say some more can about Black Maria, and your boss, a DSP, a Jalil. Yes, you know, Eddie Nefrio, Eddie new commander, Eddie Abba. Ghana Police Service officially. Oma posti ewo omo Facebook any other omo social media handles how the handing over went on. Na sounds na Black Rasta abetin komo one DSP Jalil the outgoing commander for Black Maria team no one no etin komo. Na sounds so one Ibrahim Mahama just recently the clash between Ibrahim Mahama and DSP Jalil Black Maria team no Tamalia just who says bebre media no so ebimo attribute the removal of DSP Jalil no to the incident happen here Tamale yebe concerning name details Ibrahim Mahama Edinkomo, DSP Jalil Edinkomo, handle over and also Akoso. The next person to replace DSP Jalil no, and also Edinkomo Ewohono. So yes, from the post and also the official announcement from the Ghana Police Service. So this is the Ghana Police Service. New leadership for IGP Special Operation Team. A former handing over ceremony was held at the National Police Training School, Accra, on 17th April 2026 to mark a change in leadership of the IGP Special Operation Team. The outgoing leader of the team, DSP Abdul Jalil, officially handed over command responsibilities to the new commander, Superintendent Augustine Dawson Amwa, who will be supported by 3 other senior officers. So that is the Ghana Police. Omo post status omo be make here. So yanko handle over no and so much as a course so DSP Jalil on one sense modi two da any the new commander for the Black Maria team no and so some more kind.
I hope you are doing well. Yes, okay, so this morning we are here to just do some small ceremony just to mark another beginning of a new tenure of leadership under the IGP Special Operations Team.
Very sad.
About some 11-12 months ago, almost a year now, the team from the Special Operations Secretariat and others withdrawn from other operational units came to join the IGP Special Operations. Our responsibility was to make sure that as of that time, the IGP, as the Inspector General of the Republic of Ghana, was given a task by the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Because we are policemen. Yes, we are no strangers. We are policemen. So please, have faith in us as we go. And know at the end of the day, we'll bring better success. A brother of mine will say we will chalk success, right? Then we have to chalk it at all costs. Thank you very much and God bless you. You understand us more. Calm down. That anxiety, just calm down. This is our work. Allow us to do our work. Let's be united. One thing I hate in my life is group.
So that is that from them. So young Black Rasta Black Rasta. After DSP Jalil ending it in common. After say handle over no so not just say ye na free Eddie new commander Eddie Amomo Black Rasta after ending it in common. Say ye didn't free position no. Does it link to what happened? Tamaleno.
Black Maria boss removed. DSP Abdul Jalil Bawa is his official name. He was decorated by the IGP Yohonu at a beautiful ceremony that saw everybody come out of every nook and cranny and gather right there at the epicenter of the action. There was a volcanic eruption. Everybody applauded. DSP Abdul Jalil Bawa hails all the way from Tamale. My brother, my sister, But it looks like his problems also come from Tamale. They say a prophet is never actually honored in his hometown. Could this be true? Now, right after the meeting with the Black Maria people, I decided to corner ASP Alhaji Abdul Jalil Bawa to talk to him. But he didn't want to talk. He said, Black Rasta, I wouldn't be able to talk. I said, no problem. Because the emotions were very deep. People coming over to him, thanking him for the good work he's done, some shedding tears and all that. I didn't know police people were also that emotional. But after about an hour after I had left, I called him and convinced him to talk to me because there were some things I wanted to know that he did not address. Fortunately, he agreed to talk. What did DSP Alhaj Abdul Jalil Bawa say? Watch this.
I have just been asked to step aside and then I will be reassigned. And that one is in the wisdom of the Inspector General of Police and the Police Management Board as to the next line of activity I will be assigned to, because that one is a normal police practice that happens if you are in the command position day in, day out. It happens.
Is it a normal police practice? Doesn't it have anything to do with the Ibrahim Mahama case?
No, in as far as I am concerned, there's nothing that there's no any investigation body, a panel, let me see, a committee of inquiry that has been, or a commission of inquiry that has been able to establish anything about that, and they say that maybe because of that is why we are saying no. There's nothing that is linked to that.
As you are leaving, tell me, how does it make you feel?
I feel okay and my chest up. And I believe the overwhelming majority of the Ghanaian people and other people across the globe who have witnessed our operations, from the very beginning when we started this operation last year, April to date, and attest to the fact that we have been able to live above all standards. One, under my leadership, I think there was that kind of cordiality between me and the men. We have been able to gain significant achievement in terms of the Galamsey fight, moving from there to the conflict area, and then back to Tamale, that have to do with anti-armed robbery operation, violent crimes, and other drug fight that we did. At least we were able to bring a lot of achievement, significant impact in making sure that law enforcement and keeping the society safe.
What would you say your biggest achievement with Black Maria has been?
At least I'm proud that I've been able to showcase the Black Maria, making it something that has become very, let me say, very popular within the Ghanaian setup today. When I was given the opportunity to organize these operations, I requested to use the Black Maria, which was something that everybody was wondering about. But eventually, the Black Maria has become, let me say, a name that when you mention, every criminal ran away because of our achievement. We stood boldly to fight crime, and I always say it: when you fight crime, crime will fight you back. And there are a lot of achievements that we have done in terms of the drug fight, the diagnosis, the combat armed robbery, and this Galamsey, which everybody could see in our operation. So I thank God that we are living just on the basis that the administration have decided, but not on the basis that we have been found guilty in any offense or any act that has gone against our conduct.
With your work concerning Black Maria, what will Ghanaians remember you for?
I think with all the achievements so far, that one is left with the judgment of the Ghanaian people and the people across the globe.
What is your next move? Where are you going next?
But now, unless the administration decides.
And who is taking over from you? Do you have confidence in the next person taking over?
I believe total confidence because he has also been a senior police officer who have led operations before, and I was with him before he's coming back again.
DSP Alhaj Abdul Jalil Bawa. He spoke. You could feel the emotions in the voice. Is this political? Does it have to do with the Ibrahim Mahama issue?
ɛno ɛne DSP ɛyɛ Bawa ɛyɛ Jalil nkɔmɔ akyɛ sɛ wodi yɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no na ɛno na kyɛ sɛ Black Rasta wansan so hɔ owie yɛ no ɛna ɔsan akɔfrɛ ɛyɛ Ibrahim Mahama kyɛ sɛ deɛ wɔne ɛyɛ Black Maria team no enya confrontation a kyɛ sɛ n'ano kyɛ sɛ bro deɛ ɔgye bi egu no ho no Black Rasta after no so ne ne di nkɔmɔ ebusa ne nsɛm about the removal of a DSP ɛyɛ Jalil ne nsɛm ɔka ɛne sɛn.
Well, we never end the story until we reach the end, the destination. So we placed a call to Ibrahim Mahama and we broke the news to him. He didn't know. The first question I put before him, Ibrahim, Your Excellency, Mr. Mahama, tell me, are you aware that the Black Maria boss has been removed? What did he say? Watch this.
No, I haven't actually. The last conversation I had with the police, they said that they were going to issue a statement this week. So I've still been waiting for the investigations to be complete. So they reach out.
But if this is true, how does that make you feel?
I don't know. You know, when you're chasing justice and sometimes maybe a bit of it happens, then maybe you think that you might be somehow not excited per se, but it's just the idea that you think that it might reassure just ordinary citizens that the law actually works in this country. So certainly, if it is true, then at least it will somehow reinstate a certain faith within the people of this country, particularly the young people. Yeah. So for me, it's not about me per se, but it's about what it implies within our law within the country. So if it is true, then I think that maybe the police have taken a good step in the right direction. And we hope that it will not only stay with this, but it will stay with many other cases that have happened before and many other cases that will follow after.
Was this the decision you were expecting?
I don't know if I was expecting this. Honestly, I was just, I had a lot of faith in the IGP just to be able to carry out his job and to go for us to go through the due process because he promised that he was going to look into the matter. So I've only been patient waiting. So if this is actually true, then I hope that at least it would go a long way to serve all of us in this country.
Finally, the new commander of the Black Maria, what message do you have for him?
Yeah, I guess it's. I guess we actually appreciate the work that they do generally because I remember a week before the incident happened, I was sitting with my mom in Accra and we're talking about these issues of drugs and all these other things in the north and other places, and she was telling me about the Black Maria and how they've reduced like the drug rates and things like that. And I told her I don't know too much about it, but whichever case, if that's the situation, and I know of it to a certain extent, I think they've done quite a good job in that regard. But the most important thing that we have to learn is that the law is the law, and regardless of whatever it is in policing, the excesses should not even exist. It's not a matter of us managing excesses. It should not exist at all. So because all the work that they've done, a lot of people who used to defend them, who were saying that the Black Maria should not leave, later on, there were some of the same young people who were very agitated about the assaults and everything. So certainly, I think that we have to be able to manage the police in such a way that people will continuously have faith in them. Yes, so if whatever operations that they are doing, they just have to try as much as possible to ensure that there are no excesses. So at least it will give people the faith that they need in order to be able to uphold them and to keep them within these communities so they can do even a much better job going forward.
Finally, your Harvard engagements and such other engagements that you lost, have you been able to make up?
For now, I can't travel. I think I'll be in Ghana for the next couple of months. So some of them I'm trying to negotiate to see if I can do them online, if I can redo them online somewhere. But sometimes they want you to be there in person, when you travel for an exhibition or you go to give a lecture. The physical contact between you and the students, seeing their works, going for studio visits, having discussions, going to dinner with people, after talks, after dinner. Sometimes, even when you're discussing ideas with these people after the actual lecture, that's when sometimes it's even more exciting and more things even come out from it. So, probably I just have to like wait until the next couple of months and follow up again. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. But why are you unable to travel?
Yeah, because we are still working on the teeth reconstruction, because when the assault happened, three of my teeth broke, mostly from the root level, so it had to be repaired. So I've been going to the hospital in Tamale, Habana, and they've been doing this treatment and reconstruction. And I was given 2 to 3 weeks to come back so that the final teeth, which they are forming in the lab, they can put it. So it actually makes it difficult. I have a bit of a speech impairment at the moment because sometimes when you try to talk because there's a gap in my mouth and I didn't have that all my life, the air escapes and you lose some of the words. And also when they do it, you need to stay in one place for a while because of the air pressure traveling. Because once I start traveling, I travel extensively, almost every other day. You're on a plane going somewhere, and it's not very good for such treatments. Uh, I think generally also the doctors just advise that I should stay put for a while to allow the body to fully recover before I start jet setting again.
Ambassador Ibrahim, we wish you a very speedy recovery. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you very much, brother.
Etiano any Ibrahim Mahama, or no so response I say, or no so at the buyer on the remover of a DSP Jalil, or the card with Chima, or said the name, no what Chimo Cratch said the remover and a crampono, and yet a hot anyway says justice must be saved. Hello, and it's a command, just echo so Dowona TV, try him, a conversation.